Good morning, Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. We finally have a bouquet, and this is the Horizon Sunflower, and we're here in the Horizon Sunflower patch. There's some sunflowers right there. And I've got another succession of them growing down there with those white cloches. And so this one should be okay. It might be a slight bit too early, but we're going to test that out and see how it does. I probably would have waited one more day, but I believe it's okay, typically okay you're going to get good results if you pick the sunflowers when you see the yellow petals. And then I've got baby's breath here. This was the only sprig I had. This sprig would have been nice, but none of the other flowers were ready when this was. And so I let it go to seed, and hopefully it will reseed in the garden. Because these baby's breaths are very lovely, and I like working with them. For this particular container, I don't mind having these cilantros in here. These are bolted cilantro flowers. I think they would make a nice sort of lower filler just to sort of cover up the bottom. And I'd like to have a little more of them because some of them are wilting. But they're just, it's not something, they're good to have on hand, I guess. And so I'm not against using them as cut flowers. We'll see how they go. And then this is from a perennial sweet pea plant that I have growing here. It does not have a scent. But look at those curly cues. I love those. So the flowers are a little old and all that, but we'll get hopefully a couple days of flowering, but it still makes a nice greenery. And then over here, I've got some alliums that had gone to seed. And so those are going to be part of my cut flower garden. And so all of these are the current flowers that I have growing on the Rain Dance Ranch and will be cultivated in the future. Definitely loving the horizons. They can take cold temperatures. So I can do early sowing with these. And I'm going to be experimenting with different Pro Cut series flowers and doing winter sowing with them. So, all right, Crystal at the Rain Dance Ranch. When it rains, go out and dance.